Okay, hi guys. I'm on my way to my fourth health tour appointment. I'm going to check out my back because I like to lift heavy, and so I've noticed like some lower back concerns, and so I'm just doing all the things to make sure that I'm not going to cause any injury as I continue to lift weights, and also just wanting to make sure like back health is in order, because that's important as you age, and obviously more wear and tear on your body. It's important to just check in to make sure like all is well. I have never gone to a chiropractor before, so we're gonna see how this goes, but hopefully I'll be able to bring you all along inside of the examination office. So anyways, happy Friday. Cheers.
So also I'm going to ask you to bring your hands a little bit up. So
Okay.
I'm going to show you first.
Mm-hmm.
This has to be a little bit up.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to march a little bit.
Okay.
And then stop, and I'm going to take a picture. Then
Okay.
you're going to turn towards the door.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to do exactly the same, and then stop.
Okay. Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Okay. And
You just let me know when
okay, just 1 second.
Okay.
And can you please march
Hands
for
up.
me?
Okay.
And then stop. And then looking towards the door for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And march a little bit. And then stop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can stay over there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you over here.
Mm-hmm.
Can you turn around?
Yes.
So the first thing that I'm gonna ask you to do is bend forward.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have any pain or discomfort, please let me know.
Okay. Okay.
Forward just.
Do I keep my legs together? Or just straight?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. And you can come back to the neutral position. Any pain or discomfort?
No. Mm-hmm.
The other movement that we're going to do is extension. So I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you to bring your back leg
Okay.
like in.
Like this?
And come forward. Any pain or discomfort?
No.
We're going to do lateral flexion.
Okay.
So like you wanna touch your knee toward one side and then the other one.
Okay.
Any pain or discomfort?
No.
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, you're gonna sit over here looking that way.
Okay.
And we're going to do rotation. So
Okay.
I'm gonna show you over here. Just rotate your body without moving your hips.
Okay.
And please let me know if you have any pain or discomfort.
Okay.
No?
No.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can relax
Okay.
your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna ask you to look down for me. Any pain?
No.
Do you use computer all the time?
Yes. All
Is
the
that
time.
your eye?
Well, it's
Time?
usually well, sometimes I'm sitting at a desk, so it's kind of level,
Okay.
but I do work in my bed a lot.
Well, the first thing that we need to improve is that
I'll do that.
ergonomics. Because if you're working on your bed,
Yeah, I'm usually like
yes,
clicking
exactly.
down.
And
Okay.
I feel a little bit out your
Okay.
cervical spine in this region.
Okay.
So that's generally because your head has
Down.
a weight.
Yeah.
And if you're looking all the time down, this is gonna start like changing the biomechanics. So we don't want that.
Okay.
Ideally, if you keep working in the bed, you need to use something
To lift it up.
But if
Okay.
not, to change a desk.
Okay.
And you have to use like something like this
Mhm.
because
Oh
if
yes,
not,
to lift it up.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can you look up for me?
Mhm.
Any pain or discomfort?
No.
Look forward.
Mhm.
Now can you turn your head towards the right?
Mhm.
Now look forward.
Mhm.
And then towards the left.
Mhm.
Then forward.
Mhm.
One more time, right? Forward.
Mhm.
And this one. There is a little bit of restriction. on
Okay.
this side.
Yeah, it's a little tight. Mhm.
Looking forward.
Mhm.
Just relax your head.
Okay.
Any pain?
No.
Looking this way. Any pain?
No.
Now this one. Any pain?
No.
No?
Mhm.
Looking forward.
Mhm.
There.
No.
Just relax the shoulder.
Okay.
Anything there?
No.
No? There?
No.
No. I'm gonna ask you to lay down, face down for
Okay.
me.
Okay.
And just remove glasses.
Okay.
Because it's face down.
Oh, face. Yes.
So,
About.
and remove the glasses.
Okay.
I can place those over here.
Okay.
Just 1 second. And you can place your hands over here.
Okay.
And do you miss Florida?
I miss family, and yes, there's aspects of Florida that I miss. But I was home for the holidays.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and so I try to get home like once or twice a year.
Okay.
I have 2 little nieces that I just absolutely love, and they love me. So,
Okay.
and I'm close with my mom and my dad and my sister too. So,
And that's your shoulder.
okay.
So when I bend your knee
Mm.
and feel a lot of restriction in your quads.
Okay.
So have you ever used foam roller?
No, I need to.
That would be a good idea.
Okay.
Because there is so much tightness in your quads
Mm.
that when I try to bend your knee,
Mhm.
I feel completely tight all the
Restricted.
region.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of restriction.
Okay.
And even your hips try to turn around
Mhm.
because there is no a good movement, so your body try to compensate.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you to bring your leg up
Mhm.
like this,
Okay.
and then down, and then bring the other leg up and down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you if you feel any tightness or it feels like one leg is heavier than the other one. Okay?
Mhm.
Bring one leg up for me.
Okay.
But try to bring
Oh, the whole leg.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mhm.
Down
Mhm.
and then the other one. Was one of them
Yeah.
heavier or?
It's the pinch at my lower back. Yeah,
Okay.
like right where you are, but a little bit above. Yeah, it's like a huge. Yeah.
And it's toward the right or
Mhm.
left or?
It's across the whole thing. Mhm.
Any pain over there?
No.
Over here?
No.
Can you please lay down face up for me? Okay. And you can place your
Hands here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring your leg up
Okay.
straight. Just
Mhm.
relax.
Okay.
Relax, relax. And I'm
Okay.
gonna move the leg for you.
Okay.
Any pain?
No.
No? Okay. Relax.
I don't have jeans on, so
Any
I didn't
pain?
think about that. No, it's
No?
fine. Mhm.
Okay. And over there.
Mm.
We need to improve your external rotation.
Yes.
Because it should be 90 to 70 grades.
Uh-huh.
And right now it's
Right. And I'm working on my hip mobility,
mobility.
and I
Okay.
stretch
Good.
every single day. So it's in progress.
Just relax over
Okay.
here. Okay. Any discomfort?
No.
But it's happening exactly the same.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
external rotation is really restricted, so you have to keep working on your
The
hip
mobility. Okay.
Because sometimes if hips are not working, the
Uh-huh.
low back is gonna,
Hurt.
or
Okay.
it's gonna take the job that they are not doing, try to
Okay.
compensate.
Okay.
So that may be a problem if you keep working in strength
Okay.
conditioning.
Okay.
You have flat feet, right?
I've never been told that.
Okay.
I'm learning.
Can you please stand up for me?
Okay.
I
I'm
was
going
looking-
to a podiatrist soon, so I guess I'll find out.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
So you can stand up
Mhm.
over here. for
Okay.
me again.
Okay.
And I just need to check.
Mhm.
over there, looking this way.
Okay.
Yes, you don't have much arch over here,
Okay.
so it's just a little bit, but haven't been a problem, right?
No, it hasn't been a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can take your shoes.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me so far?
No, I don't have any questions right now. Do you? Well, I guess like I know like most people come to a chiropractor to get adjustments and things like that. What is your opinion about adjustments versus, or how do you know if you need an adjustment versus like a relaxing massage or something?
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, right now I was palpating your spine. So if we feel that any of your vertebrae are out of place, that's the case when you need an adjustment.
Okay.
If the patient says, I feel pretty tight my muscles or I have been going through much stress, a relaxing massage will be a good idea. However, some chiropractors work with both. You
Okay.
get adjusted and also you can go to get a massage.
Okay.
Because we focus on your spine, but the massage therapy is focused on your muscles. So it's not something that is gonna be bad.
Okay.
It may be a really good compliment. So
Okay.
just to let you know, there are some couple we call subluxations when you don't feel that the vertebra is in the position that you have to be. So that's the thing that we are going to work. And
Okay.
also, I need to analyze your posture. That's why we took 2 pictures, front and lateral.
Okay.
So those pictures are the ones that we're gonna check in next appointment.
Okay.
Because I need to do the analysis first. So any other questions so far?
No questions.
So you can go with Maripas. She's gonna make your second appointment.
Next appointment. Okay.
If you have any trouble speaking Spanish, please let me know.
Okay.
But if not, you can also make the appointment
Via WhatsApp. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
But if you have any questions, don't hesitate.
Okay, perfect. Now, I was curious, you mentioned about the x-ray for my back. Do you feel like that might be helpful?
Well, for now it's not necessary,
Okay.
but I also tell, I always tell my patient that you are 35 right now. It's not because we're looking for something bad in the x-ray,
Yeah.
just because we would like to know how is your spine right now. Because after 40, generally the bones and muscles start to decreasing the density and so that's why we generally took x-ray before 40 just to know how is your spine.
Okay.
And just to give you an example, in
Kind of like
30
a
years,
baseline.
you have another x-ray. We have the x-ray that we had before,
Okay.
just to know if something changed or what's going on with your spine. But
Okay.
it's not because we're looking for something bad, it's just to know how your spine. Like just like
Okay.
when you check your eyes, just to make sure that everything is good.
Okay.
For now, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
But if this pain happens again or this pain doesn't go away, that will be a good option.
Okay. But what I do need to improve is continue to work on my hip mobility.
And for now, I haven't checked the
Okay.
bad core stability
Yes.
and hip mobility because there is no, and also make sure that mobility in your neck because right now you are doing a really good rotation toward the right, but toward the left was a little bit restricted. So
What do you recommend for me to work on these things, like as far as health, preventative services, like fitness and things like that? I do yoga on my own. I stretch every day on my own. I know that they have like hip mobility coaches, and again, I have a pelvic floor exam, next week. Anything that can help me, yoga, I don't know.
actually, you're doing great.
Okay.
But just to let you know, mobility and stretching are different.
Okay.
Mobility works more articulation and stretching works more the muscles.
Okay.
So I think yoga mix both of them.
Uh-huh.
And you are doing great because you are working on strength training. You need to release a little bit more, maybe the muscles.
Okay.
At least once a week.
Okay.
It's going to take like 10 minutes, so it's a really good recommendation to try to implement that in your daily basis.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. And then as far as and speaking like ergonomics, I'm like my back. I need to maybe if I work in my bed, maybe have something.
Well,
Or you prefer not? Okay. Because I've seen these little things where like they have like this little cushion under there. I guess like bed desks or something. I don't know if that's like the
well,
word.
it's an option, but it's not something that I'm going to recommend you to use all the time. The
Okay.
recommendation always say that you need first lumbar support. So
Okay.
you need something over there so you keep your curvature in your low back.
Okay.
Also, they say 90 degrees in your legs.
Okay.
90 degrees in your hands.
Mhm.
So if you're working in your bed,
Mhm.
these 90 degrees are not happening. Probably you are not having your lumbar support, and
Mhm.
then probably the computer is gonna be super down, and then you start working a lot of your flexors,
Okay.
not your extensors, and then the head start moving forward, and then we look people with like a little protrusion or hole over here.
Okay.
So we don't want that to happen. So ideally, you have to be working in a desk with lumbar support, 90 degrees, and the computer are your
Eye level.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you're
I think, well, not I think, I know I need to get a better computer chair, because it's not very good at all. So I'll be keeping these things in mind of things that I need to get, again, just to improve my posture.
But you're doing good if you keep working on in your bed. At least try to use the computer
Okay.
and some support.
Okay.
It's not an ideal recommendation, but just
Okay.
let it do.
Okay. As far as like bedding or pillow support for your neck, you see all these kind of ergonomic pillows and things like that to help your spine. Because I'm always concerned that I do lay on my side, I sleep on my side, but I am a chronic tosser. Like I'm like a rotisserie chicken. And my little dog sleeps with me, and I feel so bad because she's like so attached to me that she's conditioned to every time that I toss to one side, she'll walk around, lay on that side, and then I'll toss to another side, maybe like 5 minutes later. And I will do this until I go to sleep. And I'm like, is this something because like there's too much pressure on my back, or like, you know, like what is causing that? So 2 weeks ago, I noticed that when I was doing some snatches, ground to floor snatches with dumbbells, this was at the end of my workout, and I noticed that my lower back protested. Like, I don't know what it was saying, but it was essentially
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. So it happened 2 weeks, well, actually 1 week ago, but 2 weeks ago, I was doing some heavy front squats. So I think I had 80 pounds between both shoulders. And so when I did that, I noticed that just like the very lower part of my spine, it wasn't my whole back, it kind of protested. It kind of was like a shock, kind of like where, you know, your body will say like, like don't do that again type of thing. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. And I moved on to a different exercise.
But you keep working out. You didn't stop that workout.
So I stopped that workout for that day.
Okay.
I took some Tylenol arthritis. I did lots of yoga and floor stretches. And then I was fine the next day. But I also did not do heavy core, heavy back emphasized workouts.
You do not?
I did not the next day.
Okay.
I gave it a rest.
But you regularly work out your
Yeah, well, I rotate my exercises so that I'm not always working the same body part anyways. So the next day I just focused on upper body. I focused on shoulders, I focused on maybe did some light cardio or something like that. So I do listen when my body says like don't do that again.
Can you describe the pain for me? Was sharp, was numbness, was a dull pain?
It was like kind of like a little shock a little bit, like it was. I don't know. This is such a strange analogy, but I don't even know if you may have ever heard of this game. But there's a kids game, and basically, like, it's this person's body, and you take the little, tweezer, and you try to remove like different aspects of the body. And if you touch the inside of the diagram's body, then it'll like deliver a shock to the person. I can't remember the game, but anyways, and that's like the best way I can describe the feeling is it was like a little quick shock, and then afterward it was like a dull ache. When I stood up, and kind of like straightened my back up, I could feel that lower area had been impacted.
Okay. And was just right there, or does the pain travel?
No, it doesn't travel. It didn't travel. It stayed there, but it was significant enough to where I was uncomfortable sitting down. I was uncomfortable laying down. And so I work on a computer and I sit down for most of the part of the day.
How many hours?
It can vary. It can vary from anywhere from 8 hours to 10. It just really depends how many. I'm a licensed mental health therapist, and so I usually have sessions back to back, maybe 3 or 4 back to back. Then I'll take a break. Sometimes I'll try to stand up. But that last session that evening, I even like apologized to my client. I'm like, I'm sorry, I need to stand up. I need to stretch. I put some heat on my back.
How long does it take every?
About an hour. Each one is about an hour, yeah.
And you are always seated?
Most of the time I am seated. I try to stand up if I can, but most of the time I am seated.
Okay. Have you ever had something like this before, or is the first time?
No, this is the first time that I've had this. I've been lifting or strength training heavily 4 to 5 days a week for the last year. I would say the last year for sure.
Have you ever had x-rays of your low back?
I have not. I have not had x-rays of my back. I haven't had any, so sad to say, any care, since I've been lifting. So that's why I'm like, okay, I love what I do, but I talk to so many athletes and they feel so sad because they're like, I can't do what I used to do anymore because, I wouldn't say I'm an athlete, but I think I have an athlete's mind where I just keep going. Like I'll rest a little, is better. I keep going, and that doesn't necessarily mean an injury hasn't occurred.
So do you train like 5 days a week, 2 days a week? How many
5.
days?
So I've been doing 5 days a week. I recently met with a dietitian yesterday.
Okay.
She referred me to a fitness coach for him to develop a program for me. And so his program is 4 days a week, 1 day of rest, which is on Friday. So I'm not working out today. I didn't work out today.
Okay.
I did work out yesterday.
Okay.
I used to work out with a coach here in Costa Rica last year. And I was going 5 days a week, heavy lifting, strength training. And then in December, I think it's like December 2nd, I had a core injury, which basically like took me out of working out for like a month or so. And I kind of just, took it easy and listened to my body, but I didn't go and see like a pelvic floor therapist. So I have an appointment with the pelvic floor therapist next week to check on that.
Now you are.
Yeah, I gotta. Yes, I can't keep ignoring.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
So you don't have any medication, just vitamins, right?
Yes, just vitamins.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any disease that I need
No,
to know?
no.
Any fractures?
No diseases, no fractures that I know of. I will say, well, I don't know if you need to know my fracture history. When I was very young, I broke my collarbone. I think I was like in elementary school, like
But you don't have any.
no issues since then. And then I've had
And you
nerve.
didn't require surgery for that.
No surgery.
Okay.
It was just a brace
Okay.
that I wore. I think I broke my big toe also when I was a kid. And then I had on the nerve surgery in 2012.
Oh, I saw that one. Okay. Let me see. So you haven't go to any other doctors before me for this condition,
No,
right?
no, this is the first time I'm coming for my back. Yes.
You say you have been training for a while. How many years have you been doing strength training?
Yeah, so strength training at the intensity I'm doing now, I would say about a year. About a year with the 4 to 5 days a week. Prior to that, I have always been on and off active, including strength training, boot camp style training, as well as Zumba, because I love to dance.
Okay.
So yes.
So how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Let me see. Because I don't know that in centimeters.
Okay. Oh, centimeters. Yes. So I got that yesterday.